Hello, and welcome to the Inspired Living with Ellen Broderick podcast. I'm your host, Ellen Broderick. Today and next week, we're going to focus on poems by St. John of the Cross. St. John was a 16th century Carmelite friar. He was a friend of St. Teresa of Avila, and he started the first reform Carmelite um, um, monastery for friars. And he was kidnapped and really cruelly put into a very small cell and beaten by fellow Carmelites who were threatened by his way of seeing the divine. The first poem that I'm going to share today is one that he wrote. He wrote most of his poetry was after this period of a little under a year being tortured and confined. So this first poem is called The Dark Night, and the translation that I'm using is one by Robert Bly. In the delicious night, in privacy, where no one saw me, nor did I see one thing, I had no light or guide but the fire that burned inside my chest. That fire showed me the way more clearly than a blaze of moon to where, waiting for me, was the one I knew so well in the place where no one ever is. O night, sweet guider, O night more marvelous than the dawn, O night which joins the lover and the beloved, so that the lover and the beloved change bodies. In my chest full of flowers, flowering wholly and only for him, there he remained sleeping. I cared for him there, and the fan of the high cedars cooled him. The wind played with his hair, and that wind from the high towers struck me on the neck with its sober hand. Sight, taste, touch, hearing stopped. I stood still. I forgot who I was, my face leaning against him. Everything stopped, abandoned me. My worldliness was gone, forgotten among the white lilies. Now, when you're ready, opening the eyes or bringing the gaze upward. So that's the first of two John of the Cross, St. John of the Cross poems, and we'll visit one more next week. Well, thanks for joining and look forward to seeing you again next week.